It's tomorrow. Take your goddamn get out of my house. Oh boy, it's the matchup we were talking about earlier.
The one
that we thought was going to happen in grand finals.
Yeah, this was very good. Very well could have been grand finals. Kendrick, what the fuck? All right.
Yeah.
You went off this tournament.
Kendrick went off.
So stuff is a little out of order in losers.
Before we get into the heat of this, because Shay asked me right before we sat down, he said, "Did I see Chalupa Ganon?" Yes, because Kendrick took him to Game 5, and Chalupa went Ganon and 3-stocked him.
I think he got 3. Oh, he 3-stocked him with Ganon. Yeah,
Great
that
start.
makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Okay, so now that we've established that Chalupa is in fact the best player in the world.
Undisputedly.
Undisputed champ. Just never traveled. The reason that I said that I wanted Metroid to avoid this matchup is because Sonic definitely gives hands to Ike. And Metroid specifically has struggled with this matchup in the past. And against Motobug.
There's like 3 characters. For those of you who haven't had the distinct pleasure of meeting Brian in real life, he is like the nicest, most wholesome person ever.
Oh, yeah.
It hurts. It like hurts your heart how nice he is. You know, you like beat him.
He's a pro tag.
You like win a friendly. He's like, damn, good shit.
Yeah, he's got heavy protagonist.
You're playing really well. You've gotten so good. He's just so nice.
Complimenting you.
Until the CSS ship hovers over Jigglypuff. There's one other character I can't remember.
DDD? How you forget DDD?
Probably DDD. And Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
He hates those characters.
For good reason. For good reason. That matchup, I think, is just... Well, at least for Sonic, the matchup's scuffed.
Which is funny to listen to because he's still really nice. He's like, oh my god, fuck this character. I fucking hate Chalupa. Sorry, but like...
He apologizes for his anger.
Like the whole time, he's apologizing for being mad. He's like, dude, if half the world had this much, had half your restraint, we'd have achieved world peace and solved cancer.
Yeah, we would have been united.
That'll do. He's off to a great start against this character that he hates.
Now, mind you, this is a TPS, so unlike pretty much every other tournament in the United States, this shit runs until it's done. And in this kind of bracket, as big of a bracket as we got, I want to say 65-ish people after DQs, this thing's going to be running all night. Moto's on East Coast. Moto's on East Coast time.
Oh, that's where you're going with this. I was wondering that. Because I will say, if there's something to be said for player endurance, Brian plays this game so damn much.
Oh, yeah. He's a fiend. I don't know. He has been fiending lately, too. In preparation of this. He wasn't able to go to the last TPS because of a potential COVID exposure. And I've seen lots of pings, lots of questions.
That's a classic message that your Discord beeps, your Discord buzzes in your pocket, and you look down, and it says, from Metroid, anyone want to play PM? I'm willing to drive. And that's game 1 for him.
Yeah. Looks like all of them driving. He went to a few fests this week. Like it paid off.
Yeah.
It
Keyword
really did.
a few.
A few, like all of them. He was either hosting or going to all of them.
Dude, doesn't he have like 10 smashes in his house right now?
Tonight, he is the MVP. Regardless of what happens in bracket, I'm pretty sure he's got upwards of 10. Upwards of 10 people.
That's a little messed up.
And he is very close to the venue, so he knows as he plays a critical role in keeping this bracket as big as it is. So gotta give shout outs to Metroid. And a very strong showing for the first match. Like really strong, actually. Went far better than I expected that first set to go.
Yeah, for starting this conversation with, man, he's not great against Sonic. Do you remember that era, like 4 years ago, when it was him versus Wild every week, and he would just get tilted? And when Wild had like that stretch where he could just react to Ike. You remember that clip?
Yes.
You remember that clip?
Like the spot dodges?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's spot dodging on reaction to everything.
What the fuck?
Yeah. God,
fucking Sonic. Yeah. We're old now, chat, by the way. So I'm sure you guys have heard the...
what the hell was that?
That was a trade with... Back air trade with something. Jab or something. Not good. But I'm sure you guys have heard Kwam and I Like Pizza on the mic. And they are the like they're the next wave, I'd like to say, of Illinois PM. It seems like at this point, they're definitely aging us. They're like, what?
God, we're old. They're 18.
18.
They're how old we were when we started.
Yep. And I see how the changing of the guard.
We're still here.
We're still here.
We're still here. We're involved. You're more involved than I am.
I'm more involved. Where you been?
Law school.
We. Yeah. Look, no shade.
I lurk
but
like hell. I lurk like hell. But I'm not active.
Yeah.
I drop my once a month message.
You're the one who's keeping our PR looking clean.
I am like 4 for 4 now.
Yeah, you really are.
I'm 4 for 4 on Illinois PM images. I was behind the Shibas on the stairs one. The Disney villains was my idea.
But it's probably the next one too.
Probably the next one. No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers.
Brian's playing amazing.
Phenomenal. Look at it. Oh, I think he had that. Maybe not able to dash as much as he wanted to.
He didn't want that. You know he didn't want that F smash.
Didn't cost him all that much. He still got a kill out of it. And with 1 stock to go, Moto's looking shaky.
Jump. Did you see that?
I didn't even catch it. Off stage? The off stage fair?
Well, no, you just jump there against Sonic?
This isn't Wild. I noticed that Motobug does not go for those gimps that Wild did. I mean, partially because a lot of them aren't there anymore. But beyond that, Wild is much more willing to try and annihilate Ike off stage. At least from how he used to play. Are you picking up on that, or is it just me? I say that and you wouldn't be fair.
I don't know how different the character is since Wild was doing his thing. Like, doing that thing.
I think the drag down dares are, like, almost completely gone, and that would annihilate Metroid every time. That's the thing that would tilt him, I feel like. I mean, among other things, but that would hurt him.
You gotta love a triple tomahawk. You gotta love it. Gotta love a triple tomahawk to take game 2.
What is this?
Crazy.
What are they doing? What is he doing? I can't get a read on this guy. Oh, Moto's looking a little frustrated. Wow. A lot of head shaking. Still shaking his head, actually.
It's like a bobblehead.
Yeah. Uh-oh. What was I don't know. What tilted him about that last interaction? I mean, I think he feels like he should be winning this. Because in the past, he has, like, very cleanly.
Oh, it's because he tweeted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We won't go into that in the commentary. But if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Was I not supposed to say that?
No.
We're not getting into it.
We're just not going to get into it here. Not on what potentially might be a 3-0. Give this man some dignity.
Yeah.
Good nair to break out of that. I'm surprised that hit so far in front.
I am surprised that Brian would give center stage like that.
Reaching a little heavy, but it's working out. Hasn't given up like advantage yet. Still manages to control the space there and not lose everything. I thought he was going to go all the way off stage.
Oh, is he dead? Oh, I thought it was.
Looked like it.
Oh.
I wonder. Okay, so here's something to think about. Speaking of like people being comfortable in this kind of environment, I mean, Metroid regularly plays late into the night on Friday nights. I really do wonder how much an effect having to play like in this kind of weird TPS weekly environment is having on the players. Like, you can't put too much weight on it.
Yeah.
You can and you can't. But
I mean, well, Motobug would be on Discord anyways.
At 3 a.m. his time? I don't know. I don't know. A little tired, a little fatigued maybe?
His shield is so small.
If not straight up fatigue from, you know, it's one time zone over. So, you know, what are you going to do? Right? But I am seeing
Brian
fatigue in his gameplay.
does have the home field advantage for sure.
And I'm seeing the fatigue in his gameplay as well.
Yeah. Especially with a character like Sonic where, oh god, I'm going to say some shit and get flamed for it. No, I'm just saying like a character like Sonic where it seems to warrant a little bit more precision little bit more APM, so to speak, whereas Brian sort of just
can put up a good wall.
He can save all of his juice for his mental, for his brain game.
For his mental
brain age. Brain age. Yeah. Brian would be so cracked at brain age, dude.
I mean, he's a Tetris master.
Brian would be insane at brain age.
I've never actually played that game. In fact,
I'll
it's got
show
some
you.
good music that's been on some PM builds. I've never played it myself.
I would love to see him play that game. That was almost nasty.
Oh yeah, he went for the Metroid classic.
One of like 7.
One of 7 Metroid classics.
His neutral's just so consistent. His neutral's just so unbelievably consistent. Shay and I were talking about this in the car earlier, because he and I are old, as we've already discussed, basically withering away into nothing. And discussing how, despite not playing the game as frequently as we'd like due to school and life, we feel like our neutral hasn't like left, because obviously neutral's one of those things. But if we're old, Brian is like a fossil.
I mean, Brian's been. I think he said in chat that he's been playing for 13 years. Not joking.
What were you doing 13 years ago? How old were we 13 years ago? 11? Was it 6th grade?
Oh my God, I was like, no, I was
5th grade?
13.
I'm 24. 13 years ago, I was 11.
Yeah, I'm 26. I'm an old man.
Yeah. And that's it.
Wow, a 3-0. Metro